Welcome back to the show, everybody. You know what it is? I'm almost going to pop that thing. That's me, the one on triple the G.O.D. And you're live right here with us, right here on TGRF TV and Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. It is going down! Finally. We have a lot of things to get into. We have a lot of things to discuss, trailers to watch, websites to look at. However, DJ, spin that ish. Where's my music? Bring my music. There you go. Now here's the breakdown. What? What? Okay, stop, because I'm like, I know that's gotta been over a minute. So, we right at 58 seconds, so this won't get deleted off a website. Okay, yeah, I had to jam out. Best track of the whole damn series. You can agree or disagree. I love the Spade Magnus thing. What can I say? Can I have some water, please? I'm just gonna take some. Okay, hype. Spade Magnus. Let's look at a trailer, shall we? Yeah. Your assist in the building. Now activating the Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection announcement trailer. .exe. What is going on with everything audio visual on this channel right now? Better. Rate pending because the game ain't came out yet or been rated by, I think. Well, we'll talk about that. Look at that pro tag boy. Look at that pro tag boy, Geostellar. Look at him. Look at that pro tag and his energy. Look at that boy. That boy's a killer. Get him. Yo, one more time. Look at this. Omega Sis. Oh, yeah. Look at that pro tag shit. Yes! Mega Man Legacy Star Force Collection available in the year 2026. Okay. So, where are we now? Welcome back to the show. Hype. Spade Magnus. Trailer. How about websites? We can do website and we can do it very damn well. Children, welcome to the website for Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. Coming out on all these systems. Is it 5 o'clock? It's 5 o'clock. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta go turn my alarm off. Give me a second. Yep, it's 5 o'clock on time. Y'all don't care. The reason why that alarm is set is really unimportant because I gotta check that game, but I'll do that after we take care of this. Let me make sure we are still G to the double D. I'm up in your bottom right corner. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna get over here because ain't nothing over here in this left corner. I'm gonna take another drink. That hype, palpable. Fuck. Okay. Website, please. So, actually, I had to double check something. I have to double check something. Let me see. Okay. Okay, John Madden's in the building. So, yeah, John Madden in the building, so we good. I bet. Say less. Video. So, look at all these systems that this collection is coming out on. The Nintendo Switch, the PS5, the PS4, anything that says Xbox and Steam. And this is the Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection featuring all 7 games, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. Anywho, we watched this trailer. We did that as a thing. So, let me get my reading voice on. What is Mega Man Star Force? To celebrate Mega Man's 20th anniversary, the new titles in Mega Man Star Force Pegasus, Leo, and Star Force Dragon were released simultaneously. They used the best of the Battle Network series feature with the addition of new and exciting gameplay. The world of Mega Man Star Force. It's the year... What? We're going to say the year 2200X, well, 220X. I think that's how you properly pronounce that. I've never been 100% sure. So let's try that sentence again, please. It's the year... We're going to say it's 2209, because I'm like 2200, well, because 2200X... So, yeah, so, here. It's the year 220X. That sounds weird. That sounds weird. It's the year... So, damn. Wait a minute. Give me a second, because, Yeah, because 2209, 22OX. Yes. Yeah, okay. Thank you, me. It's the year 22OX. And reading voice. It is the year 22OX, and the world has seen rapid advancements in wave technology. Our protagonist, 11-year-old G.O.D. Stellar, refuses to go to school as he mourns the disappearance of his astronaut father. One night, Gio is at the observatory gazing at the stars as he usually does. Suddenly, his transit picks up a signal from space, and he is hit with a powerful electric shock. When he finally comes to, an alien with an electromagnetic wave body called Omegasis is standing over him. Ooh, Protag shit. What else is there? Oh, all the games in the system. Can I click on any of these? The answer is no. These 3 games divided into 3. We're gonna talk about this. These 2 games that are 2 games because a thing, and these 2 games because they're 2 games because of in Pokemon. We're not gonna get into that right now. But seriously. Leo, Dragon, and Pegasus for Mega Man Star Force, Zerka Cross Ninja and Zerka Cross Saurian for Star Force 2, and Black Ace and Red Joker for Mega Man Star Force 3. Online, from battling the trading cards, the powered up online functions will let you experience the Mega Man series at its finest. And we got Omegasis, we got Best Girl, we have Ty for Best Girl, we have not Gutsman, and the Smart Boy. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. Sometime next year, 1 player, you can play online with people, all these systems, rating pending because it ain't came out, Brother Action RPG, and no cross-play or cross-save because, well, that would cost money no one wants to spend. So, the answer literally is as it was before. You're going to have to buy this on more than one system. The Switch with a party going on, but if you want some achievements, you got to go over somewhere else. So it is what it is. So it should be fun and interesting to see what it is. I am going to do a thing, and I am going to bring it back to me. I am going to take a drink. Y'all don't mind. Tastes like hype. Look, y'all do not know what this means as a fan of Star Force. Like, again, I'm going to quickly tell y'all the story of Star Force tonight, right? See, playing Battle Network, it took me a minute to get into Battle Network because I remember I bought Sight Unseen Battle Network 1, played it for 5 minutes, like, the fuck is this? And immediately took it back to the store. I'm like, I ain't got time for this. Nah. A couple of weeks later, I went back and bought that same copy from that Funko Land, but don't worry about that. And it's been a thing. When it came over to Star Force, the Star Force 1, I didn't immediately pick up one of the 3 games when they first came out. I picked it up a little bit later off eBay. I think because I bought Pegasus, because I literally actually rolled a 6-sided die and was like 3 or 6 what it's going to be, and the dice rolled a 6, and I got Pegasus. So it was what it was. Here is the truth of what this collection needs to do. Number 1, let us say this right now. Given what these things are going to be, and given what the Battle Network Legacy Collection was, they're going to relocalize it just like they did. It would make no sense for them not to follow suit to do it for, given the things that were cut out and localization and editing and all that stuff, just to sit up here and make sure everybody got the same base game. So there's that. Here is the equal truth. At least when it comes to 1 and 2, 2 to a lesser degree, 1 in a greater degree, fans have already done it better. I have to say it because I'm Unk. I gotta let you know that Star Force DX exists, and that at this juncture is the only way you should play Star Force 1. You should never mess with any other version. Play Star Force DX. That's the only way you should experience that. 2DX, less so because of what the not so DX patch does, and 3 doesn't have anything yet. But you can get around how you get around on that. And maybe this will spur somebody to be like, yo, we need to put the work in as the fans to do what we need to do to get 3 together because, of the things that I'm hoping that this Legacy Collection does. Here's the other thing. Operate Shooting Star. And I know. That's literally asking for Mega Man and basing something at this juncture. But this would literally be the perfect collection to put it in. But here's the problem. I don't know if anyone at Capcom, it really has the time to translate another game that should have been in the other collection, but is in this one because it literally features the star of this collection. This is me. Preservation is important to me. So having Operate Shooting Star in here would be the perfect way to sit up here and make sure that that game is always and treasured and locked away inside of your heart palace here so that you can play it legally. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. I don't think that's too hard to just put Operation Shooting Star in there. But again, you are sitting up here and asking Capcom to do work that they probably don't want to do. So I wouldn't hold my breath, but if they come all last minute like, yo, surprise, Operation Shooting Star in this motherfucker, then it is what it is. So we'll see on that. I'm like, other than that, I can't really think of nothing else I want. I know the streets is mad. I'm like, as soon as I saw that on the other vid, I had went real quick and just sat up here and just read what people had to say. Everything was like, why no crossplay? Nah, I ain't finna get into that. I'm not even finna jump into that argument. Online ain't got nothing to do with me. But it is a sad state of affairs that we are in the year of our Lord 2025, and that's an actual year that I can pronounce on purpose, that crossplay isn't more of a thing, especially when it comes to collections like these. So, if we're going to be honest, and again, this is just me talking. When I had the opportunity to watch people water, hype, start over. When I had the opportunity to watch the you-know-who's do the you-know-whats, when it came to the Battle Network Legacy Collection, is if you trying to play people and you trying to get in where you fit in, trying to get the extra stuff and stuff like that, you need to be on her ASAP, day 1, day 0, all of that. You need to be ready. If you ain't already in a Discord, you need to hop in one, bro. Because if you trying to get them special FMENs and all of the crazy shit that these games be doing, you want the special blaster card or whatever the fuck, because I'm just talking shit right now. You need to have you a group. Because again, I watched the usual suspect group sit up here and be like, yo, I got a whole library of battle chips, bro. You can hide these bitches. That's how you gonna have to get in unless you want to willing to do that grinding yourself. But again, because of all of the, what is the word that I'm looking for? It was in my brain and I lost it. All of the quality of life features of the Battle Network Legacy Collection, I don't see why Star Force wouldn't have those things too. To leisurely let you plow through everything so you can get to what you want if multiplayer is your only goal. But we'll see. It's again, I'm hype as hell for this. But I have to equally sit up here and you watching me, I have to help you set your expectations. I'm setting your expectations now, months for the damn game come out. If you ain't in a Discord now, if you ain't got a friend group to play this, you need to figure out your friend group, what system they getting this motherfucker on, and you need to be on that shit day uno. Numero uno, baby. You need to be on it ASAP. Because if you're not, then you're going to be places where it's going to be a little bit harder to get the help you may or may not need. And whether that's the help of gathering battle chips or finding some fights or doing whatever, you got to do what you got to do to build that around, because it's a brother action RPG. So, stuff you need to be thinking about. I really think, and then because like I said, this got announced Friday, I'm on it Sunday. I'm gonna say this at the end before we get up out of here. I literally walked around the whole weekend, ain't been watching much of YouTube, just been uploading stuff blind because I got work to put in and had no idea this was part of the Japanese Nintendo Direct at all, which is crazy. Anyway, excuse me. Okay, I was expecting burp over there, got cough, came back over here and got burp instead of cough. Sunday shit, I guess. Look, I am excited in a way you wouldn't believe. This is happening. This is literally going to, well, actually, let me not say that, because this don't need to be a bookend on Mega Man at all, because there's still lots of Mega Man that we can get into. There's still a lot of Mega Man. Again, like I said, Mega Man and Bass, that needs to be put on something. I need to see that game properly localized for the first time. Not saying that the AI Genesis translation that's been up for like years on years on years on years on years on racks on years on racks on years, something official. You can keep that Game Boy Advance version and go throw it in a damn river. You can do that. Like, are y'all really at this junction finna dig no deep? Y'all finna get no Wily, no rock board? Y'all gonna really do that? I don't know if y'all really literally want to smoke with that. Again, I'm gonna say this because it's on my mind. South to Zinc outside wherever you are, because I literally remember the Digital Eclipse people wanted to use the road chan hacks. Literally wanted to use the road chan hacks. So that's an interesting way to go. Speaking of road chan hacks, is that we had all of this stuff and we got no Wily Tower. None. We like, the game got re-released for the first time for real on the Genesis, upgraded and all of that stuff. But that version never came to current consoles. So, again, if they really want to do some weird extra collection, you got things to grab. You got things you can do. Now, again, I'm going to say this because this is for a future video. This is for an episode of the collection, but the power battle. The Power Fighters. What you gonna do with that? Yes, they are in Capcom Arcade Stadium. Yes, however, even given that, you should literally own a PS2 and be playing on the PS2 because that's the best way to experience that game. That's just Uncle letting you know what it is because of the extra things that it adds. So I'm really hoping that again that when we come back around and Capcom really starting to kill shit again on these collections, like 2027, gonna really be the litmus test of what they're going to do with Street Fighter. Again, another video. That is going to literally be the litmus of trying to figure out how Capcom is really going to roll these next few collections that's finna come out. So, given that the Street Fighter collection again, 2027, and before that, prediction that we're going to get a Capcom Fighting All-Stars collection. I probably need to hurry up and make that damn video before, before somebody else does. But again, the Street Fighter collection for real is going to be the litmus, like I said, of what collections from Capcom will be from this point on. Because again, they done got most of their stuff that they really, really, really want you to get your hands on. Again, my brain is thinking, and I'm going to say this. Give me a second. Yes, I just prayed for Gotcha Force on the Nintendo Switch Online service. I just had to put up a small prayer to the Lord, be like, yo, Gotcha Force win, because you know what I'm saying? I would love to see a remastered version of that, if for nothing else, water, just to make sure that they can fix the bugs and stuff like that, and you can really get a for real experience playing Gotcha Force that don't cost you $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I missed my copy. We're not gonna get into that either. But again, like trying to figure out literally like what Capcom really got going on. I'm like, Kamiya's back, so you know Beautiful Joe's on the table, you know God Hand's on the table, things like that. I would like to play Piano 3 on something. That should be on the Nintendo Switch Online service. It's like Capcom don't give a fuck about Vanessa Schneider, so let me do it. Let me do it. I will give all the fucks about Vanessa Schneider, and I will make sure she isn't forgotten. It is what it is. Maybe they might mention her in Street Fighter 6. You know, something linking her to Crimson Viper, but, you know, we're waiting on that. Water. So, I think that about handles us. So, let us review one more time while I get this together. Let's see. So, Spade Magnus, best song in the whole series. Hype, more hype. What is Capcom doing next? Mega Man stuff, Capcom stuff. We do that. Stop. I let it go, but you know, the joke has done what the joke has done. I just want the world to know that song exists, and it is my favorite song in all of Star Force, and one of my favorite things from Capcom that has ever done. Just I love that song. Again, like we could talk about my time with. Okay, we're not. That's not the time for this. When the Legacy Collection come out, we'll talk about my time with Red Ace and Black Joker. We'll do that. You don't want that now. Ooh, excuse me, son of a bitch. You know what? Since I'm just being rude, let me quickly check my phone real quick, cause you know, make sure people ain't trying to call me. Ain't nobody calling my black ass. And I was correct. Ain't nobody calling my black ass, and people may or may not watch my videos. I got plenty of them to make this evening, because there are things that on sale that you should be aware of. If you made it to the end of this, right after this, after I get this uploaded to both YouTube and TikTok, you should go buy Zengion. And I'm like, that's a great RPG. You should play it. And I will tell you the reason why. It's simply because I told you to. Because that's the only answer I'm going to give you, and the only one you're going to fucking get. We good? Cool. So, I need an outro now, because we are done here. So, stealing my resolve. Give me a second to center myself. Gotcha. Look, you know who it is, and I'm of course Mr. Pop That Thing. That's me, Mr. Protag, the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. I am Chemo V2, baby. Chemo Suave. AKA Infinite to the 62,784th power, just in case y'all motherfuckers forget. And look, we have got plenty of more show for you. Live right here with us, right here on Team GRF TV. Right after these commercial messages. Water. Yeah. Hype. Palpable. Make me thirsty. Seriously. Plenty more show for all you wonderful and amazing and beautiful people out there right after these commercials.